very educated enough to know what to say and what not to say, what's off limits. And Big Perk, you wrong for jumping against your teammate, nigga. I don't like that. Excuse the N-word, but that it is.
Man, this beef between Stephen A. Smith and Jaylen Brown is turning into something way more personal now, to where Stephen A. actually says something that sounded like a threat directed at Brown right there on live ESPN. I'll break that down for you in a second, but first, check out this new clip of Jaylen Brown speaking directly on Stephen A. Remember, Brown's been coming for ESPN for a minute now. We touched on this before, right? We did a full video covering the back and forth between these two right after Brown and the Celtics got eliminated from the playoffs. That's around when Brown launched his streaming platform and didn't hold back, calling out Stephen A. Smith by name.
Stephen A., Stephen B., Stephen C. Like, my offer still stands.
So once that whole thing got going, it didn't take long for Stephen A. to respond. He clapped back on ESPN.
But in the end, Jaylen Brown, be careful what you wish for. You really want me to start reporting on that level? You understand? Locker room? How the organization might think about you? How the city may feel about you? How Jason Tatum may or may not have feel about you? Sneaker deals, endorsement deals, the list goes on and on. The season is over, bro. You on Twitch, trying to do what I do, and talking about.
Brown mostly brushed it off in the moment, but he's continued taking small digs at Stephen A. and ESPN since then, calling out their network directly. Which leads us to this newest clip, Jaylen Brown coming for Stephen A. Smith and ESPN all over again. Let's pull up that clip right now.
ESPN is unethical, and Stephen A. Smith is the head face of that. But, the organization, the players, they were all in agreement. They all knew what I meant by that. Our team was basically salary dumps. We lost a lot of players. And for us to emerge and still be in the same position, we got to start to understand, success doesn't always mean.
Getting on my last damn nerves, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, he's so full of shit, I want to throw up. Suddenly, we're unethical because we're telling you how your comments came across. One of your asses in France. You can't deal with the heat here in America and justify the way that you've acted since you got bounced out of the playoffs. Nobody's done anything to you, Jaylen Brown. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I shouldn't even be upset because this should be an indication to you about how small people can become. I'm unethical. I'm the leader. ESPN, the entire network. With all the love the network shows you, we're all unethical and I'm the leader. I didn't know you would come across as that soft, bro. You want to talk about accountability and all of that other stuff? Fine, dog. You're welcome to come on the show. I keep talking about that dungeon you in. I'll show you what a studio's supposed to look like. I got one. You want to talk shit about me? You want to question my ethics or whatever? Name the time and place, bro. You name the time, not the place. We gonna do it on my set, because I ain't coming to that dungeon. I'll be waiting.
Also, algorithmic social engineering. If I control the technology, I can dictate the market. I'll explain what that means. Michel Foucault, a French philosopher, in 1975, in their work Discipline and Punish, talked about panopticism. She based it off of a prison design, right? It was a prison design with a watchtower in the middle of the prison. And this theory was that, by putting the watchtower in the middle, the prisoners would police themselves because they're under surveillance. So physical authority has shifted to psychological authority, right? And over time, their behaviors change, and this causes a term she calls dynamic normalization. So in the digital age, the watchtower has transferred. So through technology, through bots, through fake viral clips, fake accounts, you can police platforms and algorithmically influence society with the technology that you can control. The technology that you can control can dictate the market. We see it across various industries all the time. A lot of people have seen some of my quarrels with the media industry. That's kind of the reason why I started streaming. Some of you have seen my stream and going off on Stephen A. Smith. But exactly. But Stephen A. works for ESPN. ESPN is controlled by Disney. Stephen A. doesn't choose the topics. Somebody chooses them for him. His willingness has made him extremely valuable to these companies. But a lot of these companies and corporations, they meet 4 times a year and talk about amongst various industries how they can socially engineer and influence our minds, right, through the technology that they can control without us really even paying attention and even noticing it. Just like the Michel Foucault theory, where I was talking about the watchtower that is policing the prisoners. Bots, comments, positive comments or negative comments could affirm whatever agendas that they want to push. They can create the bots, they can control kind of the approvals or disapprovals of what is in society. Another example is kind of like group thinking. If I control a bunch of platforms, or I control a bunch of accounts, or have a bunch of partners that are all in cahoots with me, I can also socially engineer conversations, start trends, kind of create a herd mentality where you think it's natural, but it's all algorithmically engineered to dictate the market. And then the last one I would say is like the digital dopamine. A lot of us are addicted to social media, we don't even know it, right? The rewarding feeling.
Turns out, Jaylen Brown's father has been paying close attention to everything unfolding between his son and Stephen A. Smith. And like I mentioned, this situation keeps getting more personal because Brown's dad actually jumped in and responded himself, apparently after seeing a clip of Kendrick Perkins sharing his own take on Jaylen Brown.
It's nothing about Jaylen Brown performance on the floor that's got him in trade talks. It's his damn mouth. It's his mouth. It's the streaming, it's the podcast that got them ready to move the needle and get Jaylen Brown out of Boston. As a player in locker rooms, 2008, whether it was with Oklahoma City or whatever it was, I'd be damned if we had somebody in there podcasting. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. The trust factor is gone. We don't know if you're going to say something. We don't know if you're going to break a secret. We don't know if you're going to tell something that we didn't have in the film study. I'm telling you straight up, the things he said after they got bounced about this being the best season was, damn it, basically a shot at Jason.
So Jaylen Brown's father hopped on the radio and addressed it directly. Let me play that clip for you first, then I'll come back with a few more thoughts.
Know what to say and what not to say. What's off limits. And Big Perk, you wrong for jumping against your teammate, nigga. I don't like that. Excuse the N-word, but there it is. You know what I'm saying? Watch your mouth, boy.
Okay. The champ is back.
But sometimes we learn from I'm a father, right? And sometimes my daughter is, she's in grad school right now. I went to visit her over the weekend. I realize now when I talk to her, I'm learning from her, and you might, take things differently than how Jaylen might handle it, right?
He handling it like he's supposed to. He's always handled himself like a man, like a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Very respectful kids I raised, man. Let me tell you something. Very respectful kids, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And how he handled that kind of pressure, I commend him.
Yeah.
Because I'm different. I'm getting your face, Stephen A. Yeah, I'm coming to see you.
Marselles, why are you looking at me like that?
No, I'm coming to see you, Stephen A.
What would you say?
I called you a couple times, Stephen A., and you didn't answer. But it's okay. I just wanted to talk about it man to man. What's your problems? Why are you attacking him? Why do you attack the black community? Go attack the white community. Oh, that's...
Underneath that post, Kendrick Perkins fired back directly. He wrote, "I ain't hard to find. Better sit his old ass down somewhere with all that boy talk, because we can definitely talk it out or we can get our feet hot. The choice is his." Social media reacted almost instantly, with a lot of people saying things like, "Perk, this is one fight you really don't want to pick, man. JB's dad is not the one." So, with all that said, drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.